What's going on, everybody? This is Travis. Welcome back to Candid at the Movies, and today I'm going to review Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Now, this movie does star Jack Rayner, Layla Costa, and May Calloway. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know this has nothing to do with the Brendan Fraser original movies. This also has nothing to do with that Tom Cruise reboot. But I will say that this is more so a reimagining slash reboot throwback to the Universal Mummy movies, where the movies were pretty much horror. So this is pretty much a new age version of that. And the basis of the film is about a family who gets reunited with their long missing daughter who has been mummified. And they're trying to figure out what's wrong with her after she disappeared for over 8 years. Now, what I will say about this movie, it is a Blumhouse movie. So anybody that is a fan of Blumhouse, you know, either it's going to be great, it's going to be okay, or it's going to be horrible. To me, this one was just in the middle, because while this movie had some great moments, it also had a lot of the dumb horror tropes and a lot of stuff you've seen from other movies, especially A Quiet Place. There was one scene that just literally felt like the ending to A Quiet Place. There's also a moment that it honestly made me feel like I was switching in between 3 films. There were moments where it felt like The Exorcist. There were moments where it felt like Evil Dead Rise, because this was directed by the guy that did Evil Dead Rise, Lee Cronin. And this also felt like at the end of the movie, they realized, hey, this is a mummy movie. Let's get back to that. I can honestly say that the performances were okay. If you like Jack Rayner and how he was in Midsommar, this is kind of in that same vein, just he's a parent. They have a lot of good actors and actresses. They have a decent story put together. It's just the execution, which kind of just makes it not memorable for me. I would honestly even say if they just went a little different route, or they just went full in on one of the 3 movies I mentioned, it might have worked even better. And I feel like it could have gotten more love than it did. It did make some money at the box office, but I don't know if it's gonna last. I don't know if hearsay is gonna help or hurt this movie, because a lot of people said they were gonna see it, but you really didn't hear too many people enjoy it. I do feel that this movie, if they're going in the route of still trying to reboot the Universal monster movies, this might be okay. If it makes enough money, it may warrant a sequel. I'm not sure if I want a sequel, but I would be more interested in seeing what else Blumhouse does. They've already tried with the Wolfman reboot a year ago. And I just really want to see if they can get something together, because these Universal monster movie remakes have not been the best. They have just kind of been hit or miss, or they just have a little niche audience that likes them. And I can definitely say this is probably going to be a niche movie. The scares were fine. What really sold the movie was more so when it goes into that body horror aspect, some of the possession aspect. That is where it's pretty cool. But I can't say that this is a movie that you should go spending big bucks on. I would definitely say if you can go on a discount day, go see it then. But that's why I'm honestly going to give this movie a C-. I don't feel like they stuck the landing at all. I feel like even though it was written by Lee Cronin, I almost wanted him to have somebody else that could have just gave him a little bit more ideas, because it may have been a little bit more put together if he had someone else that looked over it a little bit or gave some more input. But I do feel that Lee Cronin could definitely be a good director with more and more horror and more different stuff that he does. I just feel like this was kind of a step down in comparison to Evil Dead Rise. But hey, if you've seen The Mummy, comment below, let me know what you thought about it. Would you want another sequel to this, or would you just want them to scrap it all together? I'd love to know what you all think. This is Travis from Candid at the Movies. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.